Promotion and relegation is like the engine of football. It's what makes these survivor games exciting when you're battling to stay in the league. Because if you drop out financially, you lose a lot of money. There's a lot of pressure to stay, to not be in the last place. And this is what makes football exciting. There's no working promotion relegation system in European basketball, especially if we talk about these separated leagues like EuroLeague is or EuroCup, where you just get licenses. Promotion relegation maybe works in Spain. I'm not sure. Probably does.
More or less.
Yeah. But then you face the issue that some clubs...
The reality of European
don't
basketball.
have the budget, don't have the arena, and just do not meet the requirements. It's hard to actually have a working proper system based on merit in European basketball. But what we have right now is not good. I don't think it's good for the game. It's good for these clubs that belong with the elite, but it's not good for the game itself, I would say. Not good for the fan, for the common fan who supports his local team. You're thinking then, why? What's the purpose of it? What's the point of me supporting my hometown team if they cannot go anywhere? They win or lose, they cannot go anywhere. They're just stuck where they are. So yeah, it's a good comment.
In an ideal world, I would like to see last two teams relegated, for example, to the EuroCup, and the finalists of the EuroCup getting promoted to the EuroLeague. Then I would love to have 12 teams involved in the playoff picture, just as we discussed before. 4 teams making it straight to the quarterfinals. Teams from the places 5th to 12th making the 8 finals, and it actually leaves how many? 4 teams out. Let's say 4 teams between teams relegated and making in the playoffs. So it involves more teams in a situation where they must win and they are fighting for something. So that's a good number to have all these 4 teams.
Do you remember at some point EuroLeague had this like an experiment with a qualifying tournament?
Yeah,
I remember
Ritas once they won it and they lost it.
And they played against Galatasaray with Songaila and Galatasaray won it.
Yeah, in Vilnius.
Yeah, it was kind of exciting because they were fighting for a spot in the EuroLeague and the game mattered a lot. It was in September, I believe, still in like the
middle of September.
Mode, but it already matters. I'm not suggesting that EuroLeague should start doing these qualifying tournaments again, but the point is that any game of sports is more exciting when it matters, when it changes something, when it changes the future of the club. They can go up, they can go down. Then
unless it's the NBA with an ideal model for business.
NBA is a North American basketball league. They have their own system, their own rules. It's completely different. And then in the NBA, the idea is that there are 30 clubs. Doesn't matter whether it's a small market club or a big market club. You have a fair chance to be the best with good strategy and smart management. If you're big market, you can go for the free agents. If you're small market, the NBA draft is there. You can find some talent. You can do good trades. The Toronto Raptors showed an example to everybody. Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis, and NBA is different. It's impossible to compare. European basketball is just a budget league because it works on free agent system, free agent market. You have more money, you sign better players. You have less money, sign not so good players. Yeah,
I agree.